Welcome, everyone, to the Plains in Jordan-Hare Stadium, home of the Auburn Tigers, where telling someone War Eagle is just as common as saying hello. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another team from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense will take the field for the first possession of this game. You have to live with this result every second of every day for the next year, guys.
Some of the greatest sports talk radio takes place in the state of Alabama because of the rivalry and the trash talk that goes on between Auburn fans and Alabama fans. It is must-listen radio, David. It's incredible.
And it's must-watch TV. Like, no matter what the records are, it seems like it's always a good game. The hate runs deep, and it is a great game to call.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Alabama had little trouble the last time they saw the Tigers blowing out Auburn in the Iron Bowl.
Alabama made a statement. They did it from the very opening whistle. They completely dominated the Tigers in all 3 facets of the game.
And the Tigers fans heard about it all year long. You know Bama loves to beat down Auburn in the Iron Bowl and brag about it for a year. Let's see what the Tigers respond with.
They'll run it from the gun. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be
flying down the right side. 10. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Bama!
Yeah, these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with a 60-yard run to the house. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Auburn Tigers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Both of these defenses, David, anchored by star middle backers.
I mean, they're just stars right in the middle of the defense. You'll see them go sideline to sideline, and they will make plays all over the field.
Yeah, these guys are the heart and souls of their defense. They're the leaders. Everybody looks up to them. They're constantly making plays.
Wants to throw on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield. And that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there. They get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Fires to the right. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in and week out, working on those critical down distances, 3rd downs. Having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quick strike complete. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st down. And the Tigers look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw it again. Got his man in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. These two rivals first played in 1893, but there was nearly a half-century, guys, when they didn't play each other.
God damn, bro.
Over, among other things, gate receipts.
Yeah, listen, I've been lucky enough to broadcast this game before, and I'll never forget being at Bryant-Denny Stadium and just feeling the energy. It was just completely different than anything I'd ever seen in college football before. David, there's a different meaning to this game for both of these schools in the state of Alabama.
Yeah, and it's just different because I think being in the state, like, fans are around each other all year long. Players are around each other all year long. You know, the Iron Bowl is a civil war of hate between each other all year long, and they get to settle it on a big stage every year.
And off to Jones. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
The counter play is a great play to mix in because defensively, you're not looking for the counter. You're looking to attack, attack, attack. All of a sudden, 2 guys pull across the formation. Now you got to change your direction really quickly, and it keeps you off balance and really keeps you on the beat.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Looking to throw. Lets it fly. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the returner will be knocked down. Here comes that Alabama offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute it.
Nothing but green ahead. Give him 96 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll try it on the ground. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Toppin. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to 31. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Leaves it with the back.
Really good-looking run. You know, you think about the legacy Alabama has at the running back position. It's ridiculous. Mark Ingram won a Heisman, obviously. Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs. I'm going to go back to Sean Alexander, who I played against back in the day, too. All these guys had speed. All these guys had vision and quickness. And this guy right here, he has all of those traits himself. Just another big-time talent in the Crimson Tide backfield. You
can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
A third down try for the offense. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Moving out of the pocket.
The fuck?
Pass ball's incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch past the sticks. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They want to throw it. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, you know, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call
Number 9's former Kennesaw and Alabama receiver.
That was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen.
And one of my starting receivers is transferred from Auburn too.
That might have been huge.
Auburn sends out the punting unit.
Interesting little dynamics here.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Give him 114 yards on the ground so far, and he looks to be well on his way to a 1,500-yard season. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Running back searching for a hole. That's from 45 on his way. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Looking to move it through the air. Grabs it in the
Had to
middle.
get the former Auburn boy a touch.
Short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip.
Heading into friendly territory over here.
Back to the well.
Come on, boy.
What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that now. What opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass.
Got to get him one.
This offense, if they can create that run,
Front of them.
now it opens up everything else.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different. I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Didn't get
Oh, shit.
on first down. It's 2nd and 9. It's a draw. Fakes his man out.
Got my ass on the draw.
But not before he gets the first down. The Tigers are on the move. Going up top on first down. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Soften him up with a run. Now to throw. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll try the right side.
Okay. Tackle me out of bounds, then, bitch. I wish they would throw flags on shit like that.
They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Tide with the 1st and 10. They'll toss it to the left. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And still a few inches short of the sticks as they come to the line for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown Tide. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
And I think
they're setting that shit up.
I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Looking to scramble. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Jones. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. Firing to the right, complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
They'll throw it on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone.
Oh.
And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots, and they're being aggressive, throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the 1st half. And on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the 1st half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide.
We tried.
Getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
He took a hit as he threw it. He couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, from Tuscaloosa to the Plains, there are some ornery folks and some emotional fan bases enjoying a soda pop and a lot of trash talk in this battle between the Tide and War Eagle. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package.
Dot.
And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game.
We're ready to get it started here in the second half.
I feel like I've had the best strength of schedule this year out of all users.
The returner will field it and try to do
What y'all
some
think,
business.
if anyone's there?
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese. And
Oh
think
my
this is
God,
an
took
offense
myself
that's
out of the play.
proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
The Tigers will hustle to the line.
The fuck?
The play action.
Laugh out loud?
Throwing right.
Are you kidding me?
Fires into traffic.
Do you even know what you're talking about?
That's a bit of a gut punch for the offense. because
You played
really
2 tough
have time,
games.
you made your adjustments. You're feeling good about your
Or
game
3.
plan coming here in the second half, and right away you throw an interception to the defense.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Give to the running back.
Go look at my schedule before you laugh out loud.
They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. It is getting loud as this crowd tries to help its defense.
Oh, what'd you say? I didn't see what you said.
Plows ahead.
It didn't show, I guess.
Down to the 14.
Might have been too obscene.
A lot of hatred, doing a great job of handling all of that.
An Alabama newcomer
Will
in
had
this
a
game, you just
decent
throw the records
schedule.
out when you're playing your instinct.
I think you had a harder schedule than Will.
What matters is what you do on the field.
You might be
That
like-
first whistle blows, and Alabama simply, in all 3 phases of the game,
I don't know. You might be second.
And good work.
Honestly.
Coverage team to knock down the return man. And
Second hardest.
Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
it's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks. And
Nate Rubin, former Alabama and Kennesaw receiver.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively
It's
you're
crazy.
giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great.
I know, that's
The
saying
offense is
something.
gonna have to score and
Go look at the schedules after this, and I'll start up a fucking
again, this is a running back that
debate
can run it
in the
between
Discord.
tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Come on.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try
The
to run.
fuck, dude.
He's knocked
Thank
down
you,
in the
Colby.
backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps
Fuck.
down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Looking to throw on second down.
Yes, sir.
Pass on the way. It's picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone,
Yes, sir.
all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the
Love it.
quarterback,
That was a
reading his
fucking
eyes.
beautiful
Great job
tip.
by the defense, understanding the ball is
TIP.
coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Back to the ground game on the left. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful, keep running the rock.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting in the groove and flow of this game. They're just getting tremendous push at the point of attack. It seems like every single time they decide to run the ball.
They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
God forbid these motherfuckers hold a block.
Good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They bring him down.
Maybe I should have bounced it, but it is what it is.
Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments and find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right?
God damn it.
Time running out, and
I think this is my first.
down at the
Hell no.
That's
Nope.
the second sack of the ball game. That
Nope.
dude was getting after the
That dude
quarterback.
can't punt it that far. I mean, kick it.
First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him. Let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way.
Not
And that
terrible.
one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again.
I'd be so glad for formation subs, dude, for little shit like this. To get in certain players and little certain formations like I like to do. Because I have like little roles in my mind on defense, especially.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah.
Oh my God.
You should have ran a better route.
My God, dude.
After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. They go to the ground. Cross the 10, got it out to the 14. That's a gain of 5.
I think one of the
That would have been
hardest things to do
perfect.
is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get
All over his ass.
keep slipping those
Fuck outta
runs in
here.
there, keep getting a little bit of positive yards.
That was my specialty in high school.
Break one of those.
New game is gonna be
Auburn's gonna have to send out the punt team.
great. I'm assuming. I don't know why it cuts off messages like that. It's so
Makes a
dumb.
move.
Oh my God. Well,
Found a little running room on that one.
how's the new game gonna be great, you think?
He's run out of bounds.
Of course. God forbid I have a good fucking punt return. Oh yeah, because of the formation subs and shit like that. There's so many quality of life things that they've added that's gonna be just solid, and the lighting is just gonna cause it to be just, I don't know, better. And, oh my fucking God. And I feel like they've cleaned up a lot of the block and shit, and I think defense is just gonna play a whole lot better, like more realistic. Still think if you got a fucking game oh, look at this. I feel like you still got a game changer. This man's dead. Like this shit right here, you could just do it through the menu, like the quick sub menu. Yeah, man. Agreed. Agreed.
Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision making.
It's a good thing about having. I get the fuck. About to click out on this shit. I'm about to click. I wish I would have. It wants me to go for it, but it's against our rules, motherfucker.
It's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way. Then I'll throw the football.
Oh my fucking God. Touch it.
Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense.
How is this against our? Because I'm up and I wasn't past the 50. What? I'm up. I wasn't past the 50. Since I wasn't past the 50, it needs to be 4th and 1 or shorter. I was at 4th and 2.
What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently.
If it was 4th and 1, I would have went for it, obviously. No. I was right before it. Look at this. My former player light me up. Imagine this. About the only one doing anything.
The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Consistently, I should say. Give me a fucking break. Ain't no way. That man ran over Bob Quill's Option King, Road Dog. Alright, Nick Heflin's a running back, I guess. Lane Kiffin would have went for it. Oh, yeah.
He is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult
Probably so.
as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Yeah, but you also seen him do that against Bama and get his fucking dick beat in. Oh, God. I hope they fix shit like that. Motherfuckers catching every 50-50 ball when they get hit. SMU done fell the fuck out. 4-3 in conference will do that. Oh, yeah. They'll be playing swag surfing here next year in this next game. They was already surfing. Did you see them doing the side to side? I love that, dude. He just like slows down. Done fell in. Hey, it happens. I think you can thank Bradley for that, to be completely honest. Because in my opinion, this is the type of year where it should have been all big teams. But you got fucking lucky. Bradley could have been that third ACC team, and he choked it away. Look, he caught that. He caught it. It's fucking diabolical. Shit pisses me off. Give me that, bitch. Fuck off. Go for it then, bitch.
This guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Now with a 1st and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Yep. Shouldn't have happened. The game wanted them to have that one for sure. Oh, I hate that about old bad. Yeah, I mean, he lost that first one and just lost all focus. Yeah, that would have been cool. He fucked it up. But Florida State, shit. Fuck it. Oh, go, son. Payback's a bitch, ain't it? Payback's a bitch, ain't it? Watch this. Right in front of the fucking student section. Fuck off. Oh, that ain't in the student section no more. It used to be. He falls, still a chance? No, not a chance at all. He's 20. I think there's teams above him that deserve it more than he does. He doesn't have a chance at the championship game, the ACC, because Clemson and Florida State are definitely in. Clemson just won their game against South Carolina. Florida State's in no matter what. They play Florida this week, so they're locked in. So I don't think he gets in without having a chance at the championship, in my opinion. Because he lost against Florida State, which is legit, but he lost against fucking Pittsburgh, who is not ranked. Fuck him. And I don't know who else he lost to, actually.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard.
Ooh, finally. Who would have caught that, bro? Oh, my God. I think that kick return kind of showed the game like, oh, wait a second. These guys are not supposed to be competing. Look at this. Okay. All right, I lied. Oh, my God. That was cover 4, too. I know that was a running back. Or was that cover 6? That might have been cover 6. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all.
out drives together, and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Here comes Auburn to the line.
I'm so glad they fixed this quarterback shit too, where these guys just, you know, their awareness actually fucking matters, which, like, it already does, but it didn't matter that much. Like, what the fuck are y'all telling me? But it matters with how they, like, how fast they make their reads and shit. Like, duh, I thought that's how it fucking was already. EA. Oh god, holding. Thank you. It was definitely holding my ass.
Hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about.
Swag, surf, I swag, I surf, I swag.
That penalty moves
Fuck
the ball
off.
back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another
Fuck off,
first
little
down.
bitch.
Running back goes in motion. Snapped it in the shotgun. Lets it
Give me
fall
that.
deep downfield. And that
Fuck
one
off.
is picked up in the end zone. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to...
Not a fucking soul blocked up field.
He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense.
I think they fixed that shit too, honestly. At least I fucking hope so.
Here's the handoff. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
You know, the defense is this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the
Goddamn
ground.
right. That's all I fucking do, bitch.
They get him on the ground at the 37,
Fuck Auburn.
but give him 15
200 yards, baby.
chunk play, and they'll
It's
move
pretty
the
impressive.
chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
I expected him to have a big game, but maybe not this big of a game.
Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains
Oh, boy.
moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late. And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, Dave. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point that seems they can do.
Come here.
And it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to
Run through a
line
motherfucker's
as I can.
face.
I got to find a way to get this ball back
But-
to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out.
Come on.
I got to find a way.
It's an impact player too, boy.
The football, do
Ran the
something.
fuck over him.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You
Get him
gotta
another
off
one,
the
son.
field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the
Get him
tackles.
another one.
This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, and your guys holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Love it.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll try it again from the one on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Normally I don't like to pull on the line, on the goal line like this, but fuck it.
Touchdown, Alabama! And the stomping has commenced.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. 4 touchdowns on the day.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
21.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. He'll pull it down. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chain.
It's so nice to be an offense on 2nd down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run and try to get the 1st down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
He called it.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. It's really easy to get in the emotion of the rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
When you started and circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all last season. We're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a win because you get the win. And this game is like for everybody. Coaching staff, the fans, but how about the players as well? For over 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, dominated, and you beat your rival.
A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
So close to 12-0, but I'll take 11-1. Baller. So yeah, next week against, or 2 weeks, in the SEC championship game against Will.